All right, there we are. Hello, everyone. Audio check. Everyone wave hello and say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yay, audio works. Awesome. Hello, Kevin Blaze and Migraine Boy and anyone else watching. Welcome to Storm King's Thunder. This is our 7th episode. We also have a special guest star, Pupper, tonight, apparently. I am your host, Seth, DM Esquire, whatever, that asshole in the center top square. Whatever. I will start to that side tonight. So, Menredin, tell us anything you want us to know about you and your character.
I am Clover B. I play Menredin, the tentacly warlock. She is kind of like a tourist, living her best life with a patron of unknown alignment. And she is feeling a tad chilly.
It is snowing, and it has been snowing for the last, 13 hours. Sir not appearing in this film is Piranha Ella. Ella is not feeling well tonight, so everybody send her get well wishes. I won't speak for a certain other person who we should be sending good wishes to, but yeah. So I will be playing the ranger with the hair trigger this evening. Star Cells.
And I am Star Cells. I play Shazara, who is an Asimar warlock, and she is a researcher, library nerd from the big city. So all this gallivanting about random countrysides is not really her thing.
I got it.
Everything okay?
Yep, I got to turn down the music. There we go.
Oh. Snow's probably not her thing either, but she's getting used to her party and trying to do the right thing and save the people of this little icy town, and just trying to figure out all the crazy shit that's going on with her and her head and her visions and ravens, and maybe we'll get some answers one day.
All right, BJ.
I'm BJ. I play Delphine, the royal rogue, a connoisseur of shoes, and the cold doesn't bother me because it gives me an excuse to buy a whole new wardrobe, preferably one lined in fur. I have a fever, so I claim delusional fever if I do anything really stupid today. Or if I fall asleep.
Or if you fall asleep.
In advance.
All right, Senzin.
I am Jax. I play Senzin, the Dragonborn Paladin. He is really enjoying this adventure. He has never seen this much snow. It's fascinating him, and he just thinks the people are delightful, and they have the right gods in their temple, so he's already invested in this town and its inhabitants' well-being.
Excellent. All right, I think at that point I will sort of do a quick wrap-up of the last game. You all made it to Bryn Shander. You discovered Nana Toppin's donuts. You had a fun run-in with Myrtle, decided not to stay at her particular brand of inn, and went back to the, what was it, the Reach? Not the Reach, what was it called? Anyway, you went back to the bar, the tavern, you found a room, and the snow started falling. It got colder and colder. In the morning, you woke up, it was still snowing. A certain royal rogue went outside and made snow angels in the middle of the street. Did Menredin join her? I forgot.
I think so. We had a snowball fight, didn't we?
Yeah, we had a snowball fight. We made snow angels because this was my first snow.
It was fun.
Excellent. You went to actually visit the town's mayor, Duvessa Shane, who revealed herself to Dauphine to be a member of the Lord's Alliance.
That's right.
And she said she needed some help, and she was going to have a discussion with you about giant activity in the north. In the midst,
And then we got attacked.
yeah, in the midst of your meeting, you heard an unearthly howl, wolfen howl, and a giant's voice rang out from the southeastern gate of town. Surrender, artist, Simber, or die. And that's where we sort of left off, with the entire party and many of the guards and important folks of Bryn Shander hightailing towards the southeastern gate to see what was up. Anyone want to add anything to that?
Did you mention
I think
firewood girl?
completely left out the cranky twat.
I was not going to be the one to
Yeah.
mention the cranky twat. So if we discovered that the word for pogo stick in Draconic was what?
It is twat.
All right.
I
That
like to bounce on twats.
oh my god. That, dear viewers, was not my addition,
That really hurt.
but
Cocoa in my
hers.
nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Handpicked,
Oh
everyone.
God bless
Yeah.
you. Bless your
listen
hearts.
to yourself.
We are
Bless
all
your hearts.
professional adults.
Hey, speak for yourself. I don't know. Not today. I called in sick to
Yeah.
Adulton today.
Nothing.
Ironically.
No one used any abilities or spells or anything that I can recall from the last time, so just confirm everybody has their long rest. I want to make sure all your characters are where they need to be right now, because, fair warning, most of this module was to get you to 5th level, and this is probably your first real deadly encounter, so there will be some giant combat.
Okay, I think so. Soprania has a free pass. She can't die because she's not here.
Or she can die because she's not here.
Oh, that's
You
just
can always
mean.
just throw her in front of the
Ooh.
biggest pit.
Ouch! Wow!
Like a limp doll.
It's always the librarians.
She's our human
Always the
shield.
librarian. Terrible.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So
I am
you are.
ashamed for my companions.
I know, right?
It's great.
I'm gonna switch to the other view, and you folks are.
I
Unless
just
anyone
wanted
wants
to
to
be
do
known that I
anything.
was the one over here defending poor Ella while she was gone. So when she comes back, I am not responsible for whatever happens from this point forward.
See, now if something like legit happens, I'm gonna get blamed.
That's right. That's right. There's all star cells.
All right, the wolves, the ice wolves, are howling at the front gate, and let's see, action music. There we go. I'm gonna switch over, and is there anything you guys want to do as you are running to the front gate before we start this combat?
How far away are we?
You're about 100 yards up the hill. If you remember, let's see, what did I have loaded for special images? That's what Bryn Shander looks like. So you are, you're about 100 yards up the hill. You're running down the street, down the hill towards the gate, at which there are several frost giants standing. Their heads come about up to the top of the gate. The actual, if you can see that open gate there in the middle of the picture, their heads come about to the top of that. They're not taller than the wall, but they're about as tall as the gate.
I keep wanting to say, what do my elf eyes see? But my eyes aren't elves.
So as you're running down, again, the gates are closed. So you can't actually see them. I just wanted to let you know how tall they were in relation to that picture.
Okay.
It is still snowing, by the way, pretty heavily, but you can still see the outline of the gates from the 100 or so yards away that you are. and I'm going to let the entire stream know, by the way, there's a special part of this interaction tonight. Each one of the player characters are responsible for keeping a townsperson alive. So let's start with Senzin. Who are you responsible for keeping alive? You're muted.
Thank you. Sirac of Suzale.
And
Yes,
anything you want us to know about Sirac?
Sirac. Rock on. He's just a real salt of the earth type. He's not from here, but he has he's come to embrace this town. He found religion. He came here to become a fisherman, but he found religion, and he's an acolyte of Torm. So he's my bro.
All right.
And yeah.
Delphine, anything you want to say about Duvessa?
Oh, yeah. Duvessa is the mayor of the town, and she is believes in loyalty to both her people and her family, and she is adamant that the people of Icewind Dale are survivors who will get through anything that is thrown at them. So I suppose we'll see if that applies to boulders.
Shazara, anything you want to say about who's your charge?
So my charge is Baldora, the chick with the firewood. She is a humanoid. She's a member of the Harpers. She survives using her wits and wilds. Looks like a homeless waif, but she's a survivor. Shies away from material wealth, and she's a good person. Believes we should all help one another.
You can call her what she actually is, a spy.
She may not always tell the truth, but she will risk her life to protect the powerless, so maybe she will keep Piranha alive tonight. But I don't want her to die, so, you know.
Piranha is responsible for drunken Sir Beric Nylef, the armored knight of Tyr. So he is here on a mission for the what is it? What the heck is their names? They are a military order, and he's here looking for someone. So that's about all that Piranha knows. And Menredin, who is Menredin responsible for tonight?
I am responsible for Sheriff Markham Southwell, who apparently believes that nothing is more important than protecting Icewind Dale.
All right. So if you look over off to the side in Owlbear Rodeo, I have put little icons next to each of your characters, and those icons represent your charges.
What?
Oh god,
So-
now I need to remember. Okay, cool.
You just have to remember
I need to
one.
remember what I look like. Okay, so
Yes.
I've got the little, what is that, a mandolin?
Yes, the little mandolin. Senzin, your charge is the compass point. Here, why don't I label them for you? Here we go. Wait. Sirac, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Beldora. And then Piranha is responsible for Sir Beric. And Menredin is responsible for... give me his name.
Can you fix the spelling of Sirac?
Oh, it's going to bug you, isn't it?
Yes.
It was kind of buggy.
It was
God.
bugging me
And I
too.
actually can't see Sir Beric. It's like funky looking. Oh, there we go.
Well,
I
you
fixed
just-
it for you.
Yeah, just move it around.
Y'all see stuff I do not see. I don't. I see the
You
bad
might be
guys.
seeing stuff that we don't see in your feverish state.
Maybe. Yeah, it's a new
Are
thing
you-
now.
Are you remembering to click over into Owlbear Rodeo?
Yeah, I see like.
It's just over off to the...
wolves.
It's on the far right-hand side of the map.
You gotta
It's
zoom way
tiny.
in.
You just got to zoom
Yeah, you have to
That's
zoom
tiny.
super in.
Okay. Now what am I looking for?
in. And then, who's Menredin responsible for?
Am I this little
Markham.
shield? Is that me? With the little
Right.
shield.
Yep.
He's got a silent H.
Oh, it would like me
Sheriff.
to know
works
that
here.
something has went wrong and I need to refresh. Okay.
And you're responsible for Duvessa. All right. There we go.
Ah, yeah. Now I can see names and stuff. I got
And
you now.
you will note I prepared beforehand
Eric!
yes, because I'm sure Eric will be making an appearance.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah, I decided what I want to do ahead of time.
All right. Then I'll give everybody an opportunity to do one last thing before we run headlong towards the gates.
Like, what do
I
we?
am
Wait,
going to channel divinity into my weapon.
You got it.
I am going to use my Pact of the Blade and create a pact weapon.
Ooh.
And I'm only proficient with simple weapons, so it's just gonna be a
Short sword.
yeah.
Okay.
But I have it.
Got it.
I don't think I need to charge up any of my stuff, do I?
You've actually already got. You're using one of your weapons as a packed weapon right now.
Yeah, it's in my hand.
Yep. And I've got to pull up Piranha here, so give me a second. Is Delphine doing anything?
Listening to the heartbeat in her ears. That's what she's doing. I don't crap. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Yeah, I don't really need to prepare any. I mean, I'm a rogue. I changed my shoes.
You change into your combat high, combat
No,
stilettos.
Actually, I'm wearing warm fuzzy combat boots right now, but I make sure that my my combat shoes are like tied to my belt so that I can still chuck them if need be.
I was gonna say you need like combat snow boots somehow.
Yeah.
If you find a picture of those, I will happily let you purchase them in character.
Oh, that's wonderful. I will. We'll do that. Not today, but I will do that.
All right, cool. So all right, let's get this ridiculous show on the road. I am gonna place here in Owlbear Rodeo where your lovely charges are going to be.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you can control them after that. All right.
I know. I just know where mine's gonna end up.
So you say we can control them. Does that mean I can send mine back to her building to be protected indoor?
Given what you just read about her, do you think she's the type of person who would cower inside while the village was under attack?
Sure. No.
Yeah. Sir Barrack is going to be late to the party. He's not going to show up until turn 2 because he's drunkenly putting his armor on. And then Sirach will be right next to Duvessa, and Beldora is actually going to be right next to Sirach. Now I would like... Go ahead.
Does Sirach, the drunken one, does he put his armor on wrong?
No. He knows what he's doing. Even he's not actually drunk, he's just hungover.
It's like how I can always take my contact lenses out and get the right contact into the right side of the case.
Got plenty of practice.
Yep.
Except when you're so drunk you forget you're vegetarian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
There's a story there, and it's not
bet I
mine to tell.
still got my contacts out correctly.
Anyway, all right. Go ahead and play. Let's roll initiative, and then put your characters on there based on initiative. So everybody, let's get going. All right. Delphine.
17.
Nice. Delphine got a 16. Piranha. I should roll for Piranha. Piranha gets... 6. She's not going to be happy with me. Menridan got a 17. And Shazara got a 16. And Senzin, what did you get? Where are you? 6? Are you muted? Did you say something and I missed you, or are you just...
No, I just nodded.
All right, and I'm going to auto-roll for everyone else. And we're going to start. So, oh, that's hilarious. Sir Barak Nylef is actually first with a 19. But he's not going to get to go until turn 2. All right. Number 2, Algrek Brighthelm. She's actually going to be...
She following...
Oh, nobody
Markham
chose
like a
her?
lost puppy?
Nobody chose...
No.
Nobody chose her, so I'm actually going to take her out of the combat. Menredin is next.
Yay. Oh, I have to put myself on the...
Yep,
on
you
the
get to
map.
put yourself on the map. As close to the gate as you would like to be.
Is the map to actual scale?
The map is 5 feet is 5 feet. So a square is 5 feet.
Okay.
So we're already really fucking close to the gate.
I'm just gonna
You can
stand-
stop right there. I mean, remember, you cannot see them. The gate is closed, and they're about as high as the gate, but not the wall.
Yep.
We can't see like the top of like her headdress above the gate.
So there's the gate closes, and there's a little bit of wall and rampart atop it.
I'm gonna stand right here in front of the sheriff. And I'm gonna tell the sheriff, hey, I have a tendency towards collateral damage. Stay behind me. Or get in one of the towers. Basically, don't get too close.
He's looking down, this very large, balding black man, bulging muscles, heavy armor, and he's looking
Barking
down at this
dog.
tiny little Triton lady, telling him, give me a persuasion check. Like, I mean, honestly, think about that. Oh, who gets it? Migraine Boy has given inspiration to Menredin, so, wow. I'm keeping track of all your inspiration, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
22.
You have 2 now.
Yeah.
Clover. All right. He looks at you and he apparently believes you, so he halts his charge and stops right behind you.
Cool.
Are you doing anything else right now?
Ooh. I'm trying to think, will they bash through the gate or will they just lob rocks over the gate? Oh. I am going to hold an action to summon Eric.
Okay.
And I'm going to wait for them to become visible.
Okay. Are you passing turn?
Yes.
All right. Next is one of the Winter Wolves. And it's going to hold an action because it has no way to do anything right now. Dauphine is next.
So, So the towers, could I, if I was in one of the towers, is that a place that you could
Absolutely.
attack from?
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna suggest to Duvessa that we make for the towers for a better vantage point to either speak or attack.
She agrees with you.
Okay,
And she
so-
wants to see what's going on, so she's gonna follow you.
So we go to the tower because then I can actually see what's going on and potentially do something from there.
I will say that all of your action movement will be to get up to the tower. If you want to take an attack, you can.
Who is Piranha? Is that Sarek that she's protecting?
Piranha is responsible for.
Serac is Senzin's.
Oh.
Yep.
Who? Okay.
She's responsible for the night. Sir
Oh
Barrick.
yeah, Sir Barrick. That's right. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking she usually follows me, so I could collect him too.
He has not appeared near the gate yet.
Cool.
All right, you manage to scramble your way up. There are guards. There's 1 or 2 guards up there with crossbows, and you peer through the slit, and there are indeed. You see exactly what we see here on the map. There are 3 very, very large frost giants and 2 ice wolves, and you can barely see them through the heavy snow. But they're there and they're angry, and she's starting to pound on the gate.
I holler down. I say, "This person isn't here."
She looks up at you and says, "You lie!" and starts pounding on the gate. And she's still pounding. Do you want to take an action?
No, I think I'd like to just hold on for now. I mean, does the mayor say anything? Like, this is her town.
She's waiting for the sheriff, quite frankly.
Okay.
All right, then let us move on to Shazara.
So, I guess I need to move first. So, I'm going to go stand in front of Beldora, but not too close to anyone, because I've had bad experiences with standing too close to anybody.
That's fair.
Shazar likes to social distance.
Oh, and by the way, I put all of the NPCs in here with their own initiatives. So, doesn't matter for what Delphine did, because that's exactly where the Duvessa was going to move anyway. But I'll let you know when it's their order in the initiative for everybody else's responsibilities.
Okay.
So, sorry about the interruption.
Yeah, and sorry, I lost track of what we can see. So, the gate is still closed. Delphine is talking over the gate to somebody and said, the person you're looking for isn't here. And so we still can't really see anything on the other side.
Until you get up in the tower, you really can't see. You just know that there are some very, very large forms pounding on the other side of the gate.
I can't decide if I want to get up on one of those towers. I guess well...
Maybe don't stand in
Outdoors.
front of Menredin. That's the only thing you really have to...
Oh, you will notice I am quite far away from Menredin.
We all fear the fish lady.
I'm going to... Can I go ahead and go to the other tower?
If you'd like, sure.
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
I don't know why that could ever possibly be.
You know, actually, I'm gonna stay with Beldora for now.
All right.
I might regret that. Who
Are you going to
knows?
hold an action? Are you going to prepare an action?
I am, I guess, gonna hold an action because I can't see anything.
Okay. So basically just like an attack if they break through the gate or something.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I'm being like terribly, indecisive. I think I'm gonna go to the tower just so.
Sure.
I figure it's a better way maybe to fight. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
I
well,
know we're gonna get crushed today, so.
Yeah,
get up to the
leaving
tower.
Me on the ground.
you get up to the tower and you see the same thing that Dauphine saw, and there are 3 very, very large frost giants and some, wolves the size of minivans.
Yeah, I'm just gonna repeat what she. Can I just repeat what she said and say she speaks the truth? We don't know who you're looking for. They're not here.
She's ignoring you at this point, and she starts screaming again about surrendering Artist Simber and pounding on the gate. Do you want to take an attack action?
Can I Eldritch Blast them?
Absolutely.
Let's just somebody's got to break the seal. So
If it wasn't going to be you, I can guarantee you it was going to be Piranha.
good point. All right, I can't even like get my character sheet to work. Oh, I hit the damage one instead.
Yeah, you should probably hit an attack.
Woo!
The 20.
Natural 20.
Which one are you aiming for?
I'm gonna aim for the big one in the middle talking.
All right, her name is Drufi, so Drufi.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for Droofy.
All right. And you hit? And rolled. You rolled for damage first. Let's just take that one.
Okay,
Alright.
that's fine with me.
It looks like it doesn't even fade. It hit. It thunked right into her breastplate, and she looks like she didn't even really feel it.
Well, that's gonna suck now, isn't it?
Anything
Alright,
else you'd like to do?
Look shocked and get down and hide as best as I can on a tower.
Okay. Duvessa would be next, but she just moves right up next to Dauphine because that's exactly where she wanted to be. Droofy is next. Droofy is going to take 2 great axe attacks against the front gate. All right. Droofy hits she does 23 points of damage to the gate, and it's shuddering. It has not breached the front gate yet. Oh, I should probably roll the hit. She misses, so she doesn't actually yet. She misses the gate, so the blade of the axe kind of turns as she hits it the second time. So the gate is holding right now.
How does she miss the literal broadside of a barn?
Because she's angry. All right, Sirach is up next. Sirach, what is Sirach doing? Hold the door.
Who's Sirach? Is that Senzin?
That is Senzin, but I think
She's
Jax is
muted, I think.
Yeah, sorry, I keep muting. All right, is it his turn to move?
Yep.
Well, he's got an odd look on his face. He looks very determined, but he's also kind of chewing his lip. And at first looks a little indecisive, and then kind of marches right forward to the front of the gate and sort of steels himself.
Okay.
Oh.
You can go ahead and move
Right
his
into
icon.
the collateral damage zone.
I did. There must be a delay.
Oh, there he is. Got it. All right. Anything else?
No, I mean, he's an acolyte, but it doesn't look like he has any spells, right?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So he's just going to be prepared in case they break down the door.
Yep.
All right. Beldora. What is Beldora doing?
Dropping her firewood. She yells, that dude you're looking for is out of town on holiday.
They don't pay it any attention. Where is she moving? Or is she just going to stay back there?
She is going to move kind of behind the sheriff.
Got it. All right. Then next is Senzin. What is Senzin doing?
All right, he's going right up next to his homeboy. And his sword is glowing. We have a 20-foot bright radiance. It's you almost can't look directly at his sword. And then for 20 beyond that, it's a dim light. So he's like glowing and bringing attention to himself, and he's like getting his shield ready and taking a defensive stance on the other side of the gate next to Sirach.
All right. Basically holding an action in case the gate falls.
Yep.
Okay. Piranha is next. Piranha is going to run up into the tower next to Shazara, and your sniper is going to unleash 3 arrows into Droofy. Let's see how many of them hit.
Woohoo!
That is a... Wait, hold on. Yep, that's a hit. And 9 damage. All right, not terrible. She has a determined look on her face when she looses her second arrow. Nat 20!
Yay!
So I will point out that with a nat 20, Piranha just got a 30 to hit.
Wow.
Nice.
So she just did 19 damage with an arrow. And, oh, by the way, she is going to hunter... Well, she doesn't need a hunter's market. It's not going anywhere. And her third attack... Oh! That would be an 11. She misses on the third attack. All right.
Mental note. Use arrows, not Eldritch Blast.
I mean, you did damage, but they're soaking a lot of damage. All right. Moving on. Next is Frost Giant number 2. So instead of attacking, it is actually going to put both hands in the air and point at the tower Piranha is in. Like that. And you hear a strange whistling sound come through the air. Everyone give me a dexterity save who is in that
Dude,
tower.
No. What?
Oh.
Really? What?
Just a dex save, the 2 people in the tower, whoever's in the tower.
I knew as soon as Piranha got on that tower, it was like a big target. Why couldn't she have gone to the other tower?
Are there going to be frost giants in a cloud hawking rocks at each other?
Nah.
All
I
right.
did not do great.
It's just going to be it'll be half damage if you make it. Oh, I got to save for Piranha, don't I? All right. So Piranha got a 27, so Piranha is going to take half damage.
Can you
All
roll
right.
for me instead?
So the rock is going to do 4d6 plus 6, or 4d10 plus 6. And half if you've made your save. All right. If you did not make your save, that would be 35 points of damage.
For me?
Yes. If you made your save, that's Piranha. That is going to be
Wait,
17.
what did I have to make for the save?
I know what the save is, and it's actually 15, so you only got
Okay.
an 11.
I only got an 11.
Oh, you didn't do you did a check. Hold on.
Oh.
So, saving throws up on the top left there. Right?
Oh, I totally clicked on the wrong thing.
There you go. Second chance to see if you get it. Beat a 15, so...
Watch it be worse.
Oh, we might actually die, guys.
Oh, it was worse.
All right. I recommend that, let's see. Jax, BJ... you do have an inspiration point. Would you like to spend that inspiration point to re-roll?
Sure. I guess there's nothing to lose at this point. 15.
That is exactly what you needed. So instead of 30 or whatever it was 35, you take 17.
All right. That's a lot of clicking.
You could just hit the button and
You could just hit 17 and hit damage.
Yep.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah. So who wants to buy the party more healing potions?
Seriously, I think we're gonna need it.
All right,
Let's
We're all gonna die.
Sheriff
Does-
Southwell. Sheriff Southwell it's his turn. So who's in charge of Sheriff Southwell?
I am.
Weren't
All right.
weren't I and the fish lady holding our actions?
I
before-
was holding
If-
my action for when they were visible.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I believe Dauphine should probably be able to have an attack if she wanted one now.
I was just, since we've already, attacked and whatever, I was just gonna firebolt the leader.
All right,
Since-
do it.
Talking seems it's not gonna be a thing. Okay. It's not great. I rolled a 12.
That is a miss.
I figured. All right, at least I tried to do something. Sorry, folks.
BJ, you actually do have one inspiration if you'd like to use it. Perhaps, though, maybe save it for save later.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save it for like a near-death experience.
I highly recommend that.
Yep.
All right. What was Sheriff Southwell going to do?
So originally he was thinking, oh, well, maybe I can go up on the tower and fire from above. And then he saw that horrifying experience and figured, no, you know what? I think I'm going to hold the line here with my trusty longsword. I've got this strange little damp creature in front of me who claims she does damage. And then this dragon creature. So he's just gonna stand there, and he's going to ready his action. If anything comes in,
Okay.
he is going to move and attack.
You got it. All right. Frost Giant number 3 will swing at the gate, and let's see what happens if it misses the gate.
Miss. Wait, why am I rooting for a miss? I want to attack them.
That's funny. It hits the gate. 30. We're real close. Its second attack. The gate might fall on this attack. Let's find out. Misses the gate.
What's the gate's armor class?
I'm telling you, that is a wily gate, man.
It's
Like,
iron. It's
soft.
iron banded wood, and it's got a 15 armor class. Whatever, right? So it actually it rolled a 4. The Winter Wolf will not take any action, and we are back to the top.
Been funnier if it missed because it tripped on air and fell backwards or something.
All right, Sir Barrack can take an action now. Oh, that's Piranha, right?
Yeah.
Sir Barrack is going to run down and join the sheriff. He knows the sheriff, so that's what he's going to do. He's going to run down and stand next to the sheriff and hold an action in case the gate falls. Menridin.
Yeah. So I've got 2 people who are being moderately suicidal by standing directly in front of my explosion zone. So I guess I'm gonna move over to the side to try
That
and
makes
get
sense.
a different angle. Yeah, to try and get like a cone angle going on.
Okay.
Um,
You do that, and as you look up through the snow, you just see debris trickling down from the tower above you.
yeah. Really happy I did not go up there to try and like snipe from above. And once again, I'm holding my action for the moment that somebody pokes their head through.
Which will probably happen.
I want to kill them.
All right.
You laugh like that's not what we're here for.
I
It's
know.
true.
All right, the wolf is next, and you hear a scrabbling in the dirt and the snow, and slams its body against the gate. That would be a nat 20. The gate shudders on its hinges, and the big latch holding it down just snaps, and the gates sort of snap inward. And there is a... let me get Owlbear Rodeo back up. An ice wolf that is just it's scrabbling its way through the hole that it has just made in the gates.
Oh dear.
It is not going to get an attack. I will move on. Anyone who is holding their attack right now this round, or wait, you can hold until your next action, right? All right, let it loose. Who's doing what?
So Sirach and Senzin can attack it, right? Because they were standing and holding.
Absolutely.
Okay. So Sirach will go first. Okay. +5 to hit. All right. So let's see.
If you need me to make any of these rolls for you, I will. Just let me know.
So he got a 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, so 1 die, 4 + 4 damage. Okay. So what was it? 3. Yeah,
Yep.
so 4 damage.
All right. It yelps and...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was his dart. I'm sorry. The hit was the same. Let me roll the right die. 1 die, 6 + 3. That sounds better. Okay.
Yep. Clover, I think your dog wants to kill the ice wolf.
That is not my dog.
It's
Oh,
my
wow.
So 6 damage.
Got it. All right. That's good.
my dog, who is in another room
Okay.
at least 1,000 feet away, and there's 2 closed doors between us.
And Senzin will attack, and he gets a +3 on his attack roll because of channeling divinity.
You got it.
So 15 + 3.
That's
so
a hit.
18 as well.
That's an absolute hit.
Okay, so 9 damage. I guess the channel divinity is just for hitting, not damage, correct?
I believe so, but I'm going to have to rely on you because I don't have all the rules in front of me right now.
My green boy, it's just to hit, right? It just says to attack rolls. It doesn't say to
Yeah.
damage, but I just want to...
I think
Anyway.
9 damage, and I think you get it. Oh, paladins don't get the second attack, do they?
Where would that be? I'm sorry.
Not unless you have a feature called Second Attack.
Oh no, I didn't take that. I have
Gotcha.
a protection thing.
Got it. All right, who else was holding their action? Menridin was holding from last round, and Menridin hasn't had another...
Hang on.
Oh yeah, at 5th level, so paladins do get a second attack at 5th level? Yeah,
Okay.
you're fighters.
Yeah, I'm relearning this higher level paladin stuff. Okay, so let me take another attack then.
All right. You go, Dragon Boy.
Oh, no, we're redoing that. I'm using an inspiration on that. I
You
have
have
4.
4, yes. Down to 3.
Okay, 10
That's
plus
a hit.
7 + 3. Yeah, so okay. So 7 more damage.
All right. It looks like you've done some good damage to it.
Oh yeah, extra attack. Thank you guys.
All right. Who else was holding actions?
Me. This isn't who I really wanted to use my held action on. But I guess I'll use it. I will just use my Eldritch Blast.
Cool. That's
a
a hit.
16 to hit.
Yep.
And a 7 damage.
All right. It yelps and is now looking straight at you.
Oh no.
Was anyone else holding an action?
I
Oh,
mean,
Sheriff Markham was.
Yeah, Sheriff Markham was, and I said he would run up and attack. Because that's the kind of.
All right. Well,
boy
you're responsible
he
for
is.
him. You go ahead and move him, and
Oh, and
maybe to the other side. Does Senzin give bonuses to either side? Oh.
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, so he's gonna stand there, and then he is gonna use his longsword melee weapon attack.
Cool.
Which is a +4 to hit. So I'm just gonna do that.
That's fine.
So it's an 18 to hit.
That is that's definitely a hit. I'll tell you straight up, their armor class is 13.
Oh, okay.
The
and
wolves
then
anyway.
On hit, we're gonna do the one-handed, I think. So the 1d8 +2.
So the sheriff steps up, swings his long sword, and whacks the elf, or the elf, right? The wolf right in the head.
So 5 damage.
All right.
Oh, he makes 2 attacks.
Yeah. Cool.
2 melee attacks. So he gets to do another one.
Excellent. It is, if you're familiar with the term, it is bloodied.
Yeah. 17 +4, so it hits.
Yep.
Another d8. Oh, that's only 3 damage that time.
That's still damage. Damage is damage.
And that used all of his movement, so now he is front row. Exactly where I don't want him to be.
Yeah, but if that wolf tries to go anywhere, a lot of people are getting attacks of opportunity. All right. Who is up next? It is Dauphine.
Okay, well, I'm probably just gonna do the same thing I did before.
Okay.
Let me look and see. Yeah. I'm going to try to firebolt them again. I had a 15 this time. Yay.
That's a hit.
Woohoo. Nice.
Nice. It is not ignoring that one.
Take that, bullies.
Cool. All right. Not quite bloodied. And next up, do you want to move at all, or are you gonna stay up there in the tower?
I'm good in the tower.
Shazara. You're muted.
Sorry, to hit that by accident. I was just bitching that I always forget about reactions. Because I'm not entirely sure how they work. Okay.
Oh, look, Shazara's got inspiration. So Shazara is up to 2 inspiration again.
Oh, excellent. Woohoo!
Yay!
I need it.
Right.
All right. So this is probably not gonna go well anyway. How far away am I from Frost Giant 3?
You're about 10 feet up and 20 feet away.
Okay.
So, like, they stop at, like, 20 feet tall, and you're about 30 feet high, and maybe, 10 or 15 feet out.
I wonder if I should get the hell out of this tower, because I feel like they probably have an advantage at their size, and now the gate is open, so can I get out of the tower?
Well, you can do your attacks and then take your movement to get out.
Okay. So they're too far for me to hit them.
With a melee weapon?
With the melee weapon.
Gotcha.
It seems like if I'm going to hit them with something from far away, it should be an Eldritch Blast, even though that didn't work so well last time.
I mean, if I gave you the wrong impression that it didn't do anything, it did. It's just not a lot.
So what is the state? Can I tell who's been hit, who's... Well,
yeah, you can look around and see what's gone on so far. Droofy, the leader, has been hit a bunch. Doesn't look too terrible. The other two frost giants have not been hit at all. The ice wolf on the far side hasn't been hit, and the one that just crashed through the gate looks pretty hurt.
okay. Since everybody is probably going to be focusing on the two in the middle, ooh, Ice Wolf or Frost Giant, I'm going to try to hit the Frost Giant.
Which one?
With Frost Giant 3.
Okay.
$27.
That's a hit.
Alright. So damage.
That's definitely a hit.
10.
Nice. All right. And anything else? Movement?
Get the fuck out of the tower.
Put yourself where you want to be.
Oh man, and of course Menredin is closer to me than anybody else.
Well, go stand behind her. Stand behind
yeah,
Fish Lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to standing in front of Beldora, who looks sort of wayfish and not really able to defend herself.
All right. Moving on to Duvessa. Delphine, what is Duvessa doing?
She's gonna make a ranged attack from up here where we're hanging out.
Cool. And if you, not that it has any bearing on this battle right now, I just want you to remember that, the snow has been falling for a while now, and if I remember correctly, both Menredin and Shazara checked that it is likely not natural snow, but they couldn't tell for sure. Maybe neither here nor there. Do you want me to make that attack roll for you?
I didn't get a chance to check the weather reports before we got attacked.
That's very cryptic, Seth.
I know, right?
So not helpful.
I'm just going to make that attack roll for Beldora. The mayor of the town picks up a crossbow and fires it at Droofy and unfortunately misses. What would you like? Would you like her to move anywhere?
Just behind me, maybe? Somewhere safe.
All right.
Back to her office.
Got it. Go ahead and put her where you want her to be. And then Droofy is... And I just tried to move her in OBS, of course. Droofy is going to move forward. It is her turn. And she's going to wedge her way through there. Ugh. And she's right there, towering over Senzin and Sheriff Markham Southwell.
Excuse me, she's not towering over me. She might be kind of tall compared to me, but
She's literally 2.5 times your height. She's like 22 feet tall.
Senzin, do you have a little bit of a Napoleon complex?
All right. She is going to take a great axe swing at Senzin.
Yes, bring it.
That's a 23.
Oh.
Looks like you have disadvantage.
It's 25 damage. Ah, disadvantage. Hold on. All right, I got disadvantage. I'll take that back.
Yeah.
Let's see what the other attack roll is.
Yay!
A 21.
Aw.
Wait, is
I
that
was
hit?
really hoping for Senzin to be like, oh, that doesn't hit.
Do you have you don't have like a reaction to get like +2 to your AC or anything like that, like shield or anything? That's a cleric-y thing,
Not
isn't
on
it?
myself.
Got it. All right, well, that would be 25 points of damage on so this 22-foot tall frost giant picks up what's probably a 15 or so foot great axe and just comes crushing down at Senzin. Now it makes its second attack.
We
Oh
still
my
appreciate
God.
the effort, my green
Oh
boy.
my god, is Senzin gonna die?
No!
If I die, I'm quitting this stream.
Oh!
Well,
I'm
she
so
wouldn't have a
kidding.
character.
I'm really attached to this character. You better not. kill me.
Aw. Aw. All right, well, somebody might have to heal you. Here it is, damage.
Someone's gotta heal Senzin.
Oh my
then
God,
have to heal
really?
everyone else.
So that
Senzin, do you have a
was
potion?
17 on the second one. You're still up, right?
My God, yeah, barely.
All right.
Oh.
It has a 24 strength. Sirach is up.
Guys, I need you to get the fuck out of the way.
He's gonna like, I don't know. Well, shit. He's in attack of opportunity range though. He can switch
Disengage.
position. He can go through friendly dudes, right?
He can, and he can stand behind you if you'd like him to.
All right, he's gonna stand behind Senzin, and
I'm gonna make Drewfy a little smaller so we can see all the other icons.
I guess he's gonna throw a dart at her.
Instead of... Okay.
I mean, he's got a short sword and darts. He's a fisherman.
Yep.
All right, so that is again a +5 to hit though. So, a 7.
No.
Yeah, I figured not. Okay, thanks a lot, dude.
Beldora! What is Beldora doing?
Beldora is going to, let's see, what can she do? I guess she's gonna try to hit Droofy with an arrow.
All right, give me an attack roll. What is her... You want me to roll for it?
Yeah, sure, you can roll for it.
Does she get a plus on her character sheet?
+4 to hit one target, and then 1d6 +2 piercing damage.
So Beldora picks up her bow and actually thunks an arrow right into Droofy's shoulder.
Yay! Go Beldora! That's my girl.
What do arrows do? 1d6 plus something?
1d6 +2.
Cool. All right, she does 6 damage to Droofy.
So she looks wafy, but
All right, Senzin. You're muted.
Okay. I can't survive another round like that, so I am going to cast Cure Wounds as a 2nd level spell on myself.
Okay.
So, yeah, 16
You got
back. And I guess that's all I can do, right?
it. Okay. Piranha is up. Piranha's not having any of it, and she's staying in the damn tower, and she's shooting down through the hole in the wall at Droofy. Let's see. Oh. You know what? Can I retcon? I didn't realize she could do this. Before combat started, she cast Hunter's Mark on Droofy. So sure.
Yeah, no, don't do that. I mean, of course we're going to let you do that.
I know, I'm just saying. I just want you all to know, like, I'm not used to playing this ranger character, so.
You actually mentioned doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
did I?
yeah.
All right. So, all right, first attack. All right, first attack hits Droofy for... And that's an extra d6, because Hunter's Mark. All right, hold on, let me make sure. So it's going to do at least 8 damage the first attack, and let me just make sure I understand how Hunter's Mark works. Choose a creature that you can see within range, mystically mark it until spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 damage whenever you hit it. All right. All right. Well, crap. That first attack was for 14. Second attack by your sniper is a hit. Plus d6. Second attack is for 11. And... oh, wow, it turned red in the combat tracker. Third attack is a hit. 1 for damage. 6 plus d6. I don't know why I'm saying All right, plus another 11. Droofy is not looking too good. All right. We're going to move on to Frost Giant number 2, who is unfortunately unable to get through the gate.
Oh, darn.
Boo-hoo.
So it's crowding back here. I'm going to make it smaller so we can not get nutty with everything. So it's crowding behind the Ice Wolf. And does it have a ranged attack? It is not carrying a rock, so I'm not going to give it a rock attack right now. Moving on to Sheriff Southwell.
How visibly bad is Droofy?
She's bleeding from multiple arrow holes, and you know, you can see scorch marks where several Eldritch Blasts have hit her. So you don't know exactly, but she's not looking great.
Okay. We gotta make a poor decision. He's going to do his multi-attack. He's gonna do the 2 longsword. he is going to do it with 2 hands, so that his damage die is a D10.
Cool.
So, plus 4
I will
to hit.
allow, by the way, I will allow you guys to spend your inspiration points for your charges.
Yeah, because I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna reroll that first attack.
All right. Down to 1 inspiration.
That's not better.
Oh God, that sucks.
Okay, so his first attack misses.
All right.
Where's Eric?
Eric is gonna come.
Migraine boy just purchased something, and I'm not sure what that is.
So that's
Ooh,
a
the chest is
16.
pretty.
I have
Does a
no idea what
16
10 packs
hit?
is. Yes, a 16 does hit.
Okay, a 16 hits, so it's a D10 plus 2. Wow. 4 damage.
Man. The dice are not in your favor tonight.
Nope. And then he's gonna look back over at Menredin, see her planning something, and then attempt.
Can't disengage since he took his attack.
He can't disengage or take the dodge action because he took an attack. Because I was desperately hoping that he would hit. He's going to attempt to run away.
All right, healing potion for Senzin, by the way.
Does
Oh, yay.
he get away?
Attack of opportunity. Ready?
Oh, I grabbed the wrong person.
18 probably. Oh, by 1! It hits by 1!
It hits him by 1. Oh.
25?
25 does not kill him.
He is still alive.
He is still alive. Are you keeping track of his hit points?
No, I need you to. Oh, actually, I can. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Okay. He has 58 to start.
Yep, I got it. He's at 33 right now.
Cool.
All right. Frost Giant 2. Sorry, Frost Giant 3 takes his arms and points at the tower. Ah, Piranha's doing way more damage. He's going to point at Piranha's tower again.
Glad I
I know, right?
bailed from there. I've got enough damage.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit on the tower. No one's up there but Piranha, right? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
She easily makes her save. And that's going to be 13, 12, right? 13. She is alive and actually probably could take another. All right. Next is Winterwolf 2, which is going to just sort of crowd the gate. And we're going to go back to the top of the order, which is Sir Barrick. Oh, that's Piranha, right.
I was about to ask, who does Sir Barrick belong to?
Yep, Sir Barrick is coming right down here at Droofy.
Oh my god, stop it! I
He's-
have a plan!
He doesn't know that.
He's going to die!
Somebody needs to be like Fezzik and just say, "Everybody move!"
I thought
So-
she did.
He comes charging in. He has a maul that's about 6 feet long and like the size of Menredin. And he hauls back and swings at Droofy with the maul. And I think Piranha is going to use an inspiration to reroll that. That is a hit. That is another 12 damage on Droofy. She looking real bad. Somebody just blow on her wrong.
Dead.
Oh, all right. All right, well, it's now Menriden's turn.
There's too many innocent civilians.
Including your paladin.
Well, it was going to rescue the paladin.
Ah.
Because I have this thing called Thunderstep.
Oops.
And I can take somebody along with me.
Oh, that's cool.
But I can only rescue one person. But if more idiots keep charging in, they're just charging into the blast zone.
I mean, honestly, I think you could move here and do it if you want.
Oh, maybe. Hold on, let me look at the radius.
So what is it is it a radius or what is it? Or is it a cone?
Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left must make a con save, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save.
So all right, I'd say you move here, right? You're adjacent to Senzin.
Yeah.
5'10", yeah, they're both within 5'10".
Yep. There's too many people.
Sorry.
Okay, I guess we'll have to do my other plan then.
Your other plan?
My other plan. Hold on. Oh god, now this guy's also in my other plan. Hold on, I gotta zoom in and see where I can stand.
I'm just astounded that most of your character in this campaign so far has been trying to figure out how not to kill innocent civilians.
I mean,
amazing.
people reacted really awfully the last time I killed people, so... Okay, so I'm gonna move 25 feet to here, and then 5 feet to here, to this little sliver.
Look, sure.
So that there are no collateral damage. So that I can do lightning bolt.
Oh, wow. All right. Yeah, hit it.
And
oh my
how
god.
many are in a line?
That's freaking amazing. Look at that. Look at that line.
That's
All right.
amazing.
All right.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Way to go.
It's 100 feet long. And each creature in the line must make a dex saving throw.
Or take half, right?
Or take half. And it's 8d6 lightning damage.
All right. Roll your damage, and I will roll some
Yay.
saves.
That's 28, which isn't super awesome, but it's not the
Okay.
worst it could be.
All right. Droofy fails. And then Ice Wolf 2. And I'll just roll for them in order. Ice Wolf 1 fails. And it's 28 damage?
Yep.
Wow. And wow. You did a good job lining that up. Frost Giant 2. Sorry. It's just a dex check. I don't know what this do. What's your spell? Spell save?
16.
It fails because it got a 15. Damn. Yeah, and then the Winter Wolf, Ice Wolf. That one actually, the Ice Wolf 1 actually saved, or Ice Wolf 2. Sorry, the closer one to you saved. And what's half? What is it? 28 half 14.
Yeah.
All right, why don't you explain what happens here? Droofy is down on one knee, not dead, but Droofy's like literally like on one knee, like almost at death's door.
So basically, I kind of like just kind of gym class jog over to my position and then like squish alongside the corner of the tower. And then when I get in position, I just kind of go like, kablam! And a laser beam just explodes out from my body and just like think like 90s anime just like obliterates things in a line.
And there's this, you smell this burnt flesh and the hair of the ice wolves that is just burnt. And, like, there's just smoke coming off of everything now.
Yeah.
I heard Mission Impossible music.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Right?
Winter Wolf, Ice Wolf 1 is running.
It's like, I'm out.
Yep. Dauphine.
So I have a bonus action.
Oh, do you? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you can tell me what is or is not still there.
Everything is still there. Droofy looks almost dead, and Ice Wolf 2 looks pretty hurt.
Okay, if Ice Wolf 2 looks pretty hurt, and Droofy looks mostly dead, I probably can't see the Frost Giant who's like around the corner from me.
Frost Giant 2 or 3?
2.
No, she's kind of behind. It's kind of behind Droofy.
Yeah. I will summon Eric, but I just need to see how far away I can summon Eric.
So we're gonna probably take our little break right after this. After I'll tell you, she's got 3 hit points, so you're gonna have to describe to me how Eric kills the Frost Giant.
I don't think there's any.
awesome.
Yeah, I'll just summon it next to her. And then Eric just pops out of the ground and just like smashes her head.
All right, do you have to do an attack for it?
It just, yeah, because it happens automatically. So there's an Eric button. Hold on, where is it?
There's an Eric button.
There is. That's a 19.
That's a hit. All you gotta do is 3 damage.
Yep. I mean, there's no way.
Oh, it's +5.
Yeah, it's +5. That's 8.
All right, so why don't you tell me how your Tentacle of the Deep kills Droofy the Frost Giant Queen?
So as she's kind of like on her knee, just kind of like, from behind her, Eric pops up and just kind of goes like, squish, like a grape.
Squish like grape.
Yes.
All right, and Droofy falls to the ground dead.
Well, Eric is way bigger than I thought he was.
I mean, he's just a tiny little smidgen of a impossibly large eldritch monstrosity.
That's
All right.
horrifying.
Why don't we take our little break here, and we'll be back in, how many minutes? In about 10 minutes, and we will wrap up this battle, and my poor BJ looks like she's dying, so I think we're going to end a little early tonight.
Yeah, I could literally hear my heartbeat in my ears. I don't think I'm going to make it this whole stream.
Yeah, we'll be back in a little bit, and we'll wrap up this battle, and we may or may not go the full hour and a half after that. We'll see. But thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be back in a few minutes, and somebody remind me to turn off the audio when I do this.
No No, that's not big enough.
I'm gonna go.
No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who's also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Raiders Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought I...
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. I've always done it.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Ah, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here now.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out his tongue and it pulls back and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing as his eyes just go and it starts woo and it starts bucking and and it just and he was looking at something in his hand and he is standing up and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Oh
I'm
my
dead.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Obviously. Okay, we're back. All right, we are back. Aw, and I should just leave that image of BJ up all night.
Aw.
She looks so happy. So we're gonna be down Piranha and Dauphine because both of them are very, very ill, and send them lovely, nice, happy, get well soon messages. And if you were here for the first part of the show, you kind of saw how bad BJ was feeling. So give me an audio check. Can we hear you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yep, there we go. Let me duplicate the Sir Not Appearing and put it over the other one as well. Where is it? Not appearing. Duplicate, copy, and paste. And I'm going to put it right over there. Whee! See how easy that was?
It's on top of the background.
Well, not anymore. Yeah. Not anymore. All right. Let's go back on over to the map scene. Oh, and I got to do the same thing, of course. Oh, and look, her lovely face is the same over here, too. There we go. But it is not, unfortunately, Madame, that is not appearing this evening. You are here. There we go. All right. And Dauphine had just gone in the order, or no, it was just up to Dauphine. My marching orders from BJ were that Dauphine is dying to stick some boomerang shoes in the eyes of a giant. So that's what's going to happen. Dauphine is going to get off the... I should turn on a little bit of background music. Let's have some action music. And Dauphine's going to climb down. Where is she? She's in the tower still. Actually, no, she's not. From the tower, she's going to move over and launch her boomerang shoes. I suppose I'm going to have to bring up her character sheet now, too. I feel like I'm playing... I am playing, like, 2-player characters. Alright, hold on.
You're the MVP this game.
I know. I'm gonna hold Dauphine's action. Shazar, what are you doing while I get this shit straightened out?
Alright, I'm trying to remember who, what, where. So, Droofy is dead.
Droofy is dead. By tentacle.
By lightning bolt. Oh, no, tentacle, smushy. I was thinking little bunny Fufu, like, bopping around the head.
Yep.
Little Eric Fufu? Alright.
Little Eric Fufu bopped her on the head.
Exactly like that.
Yeah. And actually, your hand motion was pretty perfect. And Ice Wolf 1 is ran away?
Yes, Ice Wolf 1 ran away.
Alright, Ice Wolf 2 is injured. What about Frost Giants 2 and 3?
Frost Giant, the one further away from you, the one that's still very large on the map, looks a little bit hurt. The one closest to the tower that Dauphine is in does not look hurt at all.
Well, I suppose we should try to change that.
Do your thing. What you want to do?
Of the two things I can do at a distance, I don't. Let's see. Two things I can do at a distance. I'm better off doing Eldritch Blast.
Which one you going after? Is Frost Giant or the Ice Wolf?
Oh, sorry. Well, it was a shitty roll, so it probably doesn't matter. I was gonna go for the Frost Giant, but
That is a miss.
yeah, clearly.
All right, let me do a Dauphine attack since I missed that. All right, Boomerang Shoe away, number 1. She rolled a 19. All right.
How the shoes are better than a whole lot of things.
She actually just killed that Ice Wolf with a Boomerang Shoe.
Nice.
That is amazing, and I am super sad that she just missed that.
I'm super sad that she missed it too. Literally, she just killed an Ice Wolf with a Boomerang Shoe.
You're gonna have to send that clip later.
What color is the fur of an ice wolf?
They are like a deep, deep, deep bluish black, but in the light, they're blue.
Damn it, because she wants white fur.
Aw, thanks for the clap. You could probably, like... Never mind, that would be creepy and evil. I'm not putting that thought in your brain about killing the Frost Giants and taking their hair and beard to make your cloak.
Oh my god, I'm not that creepy.
Yeah, alright, Fish Lady. Duvessa is up next, and Duvessa is gonna fire down at Frost Giant number 2 with the crossbow bolt. And plus 3, 50. Duvessa actually hits. Somebody tell me what the crossbow bolt damage is D6. Somebody's got it on their sheet.
Is it a heavy crossbow or a light crossbow?
It's a heavy crossbow. That's what the guards are armed with.
D10.
Oh, it's a D10. All right. Roll to group. That's not what I wanted to roll. I'm just going to take whatever that first one was. 4. All right, she does 6 damage to that giant. It says, ouch. And then, Droofy is dead. Sirach. What is Sirach doing?
So what is the situation with the gate and like is Frost Giant 3 kind of behind too much gate? Like is 2 right at like what's going on here?
All right, so I'd say let me draw something in here.
Are you gonna
Can we
draw
move
the borders of the
Droofy's
hole?
body?
So no, well, what I'm saying is, Droofy's still here.
Okay.
But
And-
she's dead.
She is dead. See where I've drawn that little square there? That's sort of the hole in the gate that they've been forcing themselves through. So you can probably see the Frost Giant, but do you really want to run through the smashed,
Right.
splintery part of the gate? It doesn't look like they're trying to force their way in yet. I mean, they haven't had an action, probably.
Okay, Sirach is gonna hold action right now.
Okay. Then Beldora is going to shoot her. Well, hold on. Who's Beldora? That's
Beldora's me, and I was about to say she's gonna shoot an arrow, so it's all good.
all right. Cool. Do you want me to roll? Do you want to roll?
You can roll.
Boop. Does she get a plus for anything? Never mind. Doesn't matter. She rolled a 5.
Plus 4 to hit. Yeah.
She rolled a 5. She misses. Sends in.
Okay. I'm going to cast Divine Favor as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to the hole.
Okay.
And
Are we on the twat again?
are we on the twat again? Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go. I guess I gotta get up on this guy right there and attack Frost Giant 2. Okay, so I have a lot going on here. So I get +3 to hit.
Okay.
And I get two attacks.
Yep.
And then I get radiant damage if I hit. So
Okay.
attack 1.
So you all see your Dragonborn Paladin just go running, charging through the gate. That would be a miss. Would you like to spend another one of those inspiration points?
I get +3 to that, so it's a 16.
Oh, that is a hit, actually, then. Let me...
Yeah. I'm still channeling divinity or whatever, or that's still in effect.
That is a hit.
Okay. Okay, so here's damage, and then I get... Hold up. Oh, does that +4, did that already add my spell, or do I add... Or is that just my strength?
That's your strength.
Okay, so I get 4 on top of that.
So another 16 damage.
So that's hit 1. Now I get hit 2.
Yep.
Number 2. Then another die 4 on that.
Did you roll a hit?
Oh, whoops, no, I'm sorry.
He's just assuming you hit.
I'm just assuming. Okay.
You're just that good.
Oh, see, Oh, no, I did hit because I get +3.
+3,
right?
so, yep, 17 hits.
Okay, so now we'll do...
Do you want to just go
my
back?
attack
Okay.
plus this. Now I'll just redo it all. It's fine.
Yep.
It's fine. Here comes my cat to check. All right, come on, buddy.
Come on, buddy. All right, so 11
All
damage.
right. Yes.
All right. Piranha, you just hear a stream of obscenities coming from the tower above you. And 3 more arrows come plunking down out of the snow-covered darkness. That's a hit. Ah, she rolled a 1, unfortunately. All right, 6. Attack number 2. Yep. 11 more. Jesus. You guys should not piss her off. And attack number 3. Yep. All right. Frost Giant is looking pretty bad.
Which one? 2 or 3?
Frost Giant 2. You ready for this one, Senzin? Piranha passes her turn. You hear a blast from one would only assume is a Frost Giant horn off in the distance. And Senzin gets an attack of opportunity as the giants start to retreat.
Oh. All right. 13 plus 3.
Not
Yep,
on
that's
my
a hit.
fucking watch.
All right. Hold up. 8 plus 4 damage.
All right. 8. It is hurt, but still trucking. And their movement speed is what, 40? So it's actually going to go 80. We're going to have to start doing math here, but functionally, we're probably going to be at... Never mind. Piranha is going to fire for 2 more rounds. Uh-oh. Who gets advantage or disadvantage? I'm assuming I get disadvantage. It looks like, Menredin? Clover B? Yeah. All right, you're going to get advantage on your next roll.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what's going on. That frost giant is somewhere down here. Let's say it's 80 away. I'm going to write this down because we're doing math now. It's not even going to happen on the map. Sheriff Southwell is going to do what?
He is going to move to the gate. He's going to move the 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Back to where he was, basically.
All right. And then Frost Giant number 2. Sorry, number 3 is going to move, and he's going to be 120 feet away. Or sorry, he's going to be 80 plus, he's going to be 100 feet away. So I'm going to take these off the map. We're going to be away from this scene now. I'm going to go take us back to the roleplay scene. But trust me on this one. I know some of the ranges that you jackasses have for your stuff, so... All right. We are back to the top of the order, Sir Barak Nyleth. He's just going to sort of chug up next to everyone else at the gate, panting and wanting to know what's going on. What is Menredin doing now?
How far away is the closest frost giant?
80 feet away. And
80 feet
they've
away.
got their back to you, and they're trudging off into the snow. Well, sort of booking it off into the snow.
80 feet away. 80 feet away. Well, I can't do what I... Oh. And how far away in front of it is the next one?
The next one is 100 feet away.
You know what I'm gonna do again.
Do it.
Lightning bolt round 2.
All right. They are, if you position yourself properly, sure. They are in a line. Hit it.
And I have advantage.
You do have advantage. All right, somebody on the stream gave it to you. I was going to say disadvantage because literally you're trying to lightning bolt frost giants in a snowstorm.
I mean, it's also a save or suck. Or a
Right.
save or
Yeah.
half.
Yeah. So just you're just casting it. All right.
Yeah.
So roll damage, and I will roll 2 saves.
So that is 22 damage. That was a lot of ones.
It's a dex save, right?
Yeah. 16.
All right. You guys can see I rolled a 17 for the first one, so the first one made it. And a 17 for the second one.
That's okay. They still take 12 damage each.
They are both alive still. And they're trucking off. However, the stream of obscenities from your Elven Ranger has not abated in any way whatsoever. And you see some, this time, flaming arrows flying off into the distance at some fleeing giants.
Appropriate.
Oh my god, she rolled a 1 and still got an 11. Okay, well, the first one's a miss. Second one's a hit. 12 damage. Let's see if she can do it. 12. The last one is a miss. I'll go back to the top of the round one more time. They are now 180 and 200 feet away.
180 and 200 feet away.
Does anybody else? I mean, Shazara, how long does a
120.
Eldritch Blast? So you could have done it last round if you want. I'll retcon. If you wanted to blast them in the back last round, go ahead.
I was waiting for it. I was hoping they wouldn't get too far away. So I'll give it a shot.
If you want to shoot the fleeing giants in the back. Ho, all right.
21.
Yep, all right. Well, you never know. You might get it. Give me damage.
I'm pretty pissed about that rock incident.
You get 2 blasts.
Have you not been doing that? Yeah, you do get 2 Eldritch Blasts every turn.
Oh.
At level 5. We get it level 5.
So go ahead and roll damage for that one, and then roll another hit.
All right. Alright, that one was an 8.
All right.
And then the next one, I can't see. Oh, that was a 13.
The next one misses.
Darn. At least I got 1.
All right. Menredin?
They are outside of my range.
So you're going to laugh. I'm going to give her disadvantage, but you want to know what Piranha's longbow range is? 150,
Sure.
150 and 600 with disadvantage.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what's not out of range? Sheriff Markham.
Oh my god. What does he have?
His range is 100, 400.
All right. So he's going to have to roll with disadvantage. What's he doing? Is he javelining or crossbowing or
That's a heavy
longbowing?
crossbow.
Ah. Hit it. Tell me what he gets.
So that's a 16.
That's a hit.
Yeah. And that is 1d10 plus 1. That's 8.
That frost giant falls to the ground dead. The sheriff has actually killed the second frost giant.
Nice.
I'm going to give
Doing
Piranha
his job.
one more shot at them because it's still snowing pretty hard and they're 250 away, so I'm going to roll with disadvantage. All right, she misses on the first one with disadvantage. She hits on the second one with disadvantage.
Yay!
7 damage. And she misses on the last one. So that last frost giant gets away. So
That's okay. We
let's
left a survivor to tell about us.
exactly.
We planned it that way.
Set the stage here. The gate is hanging off its hinges. There's about a 10-foot wide gap that's been smashed through in the middle. Everyone is clustered around the gate. No townsfolk died. Not a single villager, not a single beggar, not a single tradesman, not any of your charges. So you've actually managed to get out of this battle with everyone alive. Even given the fact that Droofy did something like 50 damage to your paladin in one shot. So congratulations. That was your first encounter with one of the minor giant races.
I'm not getting on any more towers when there are rock throwing giants around.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. One of them, basically, it was acting as like, target. Let's say the Duvessa walks up to all of you and she starts offering her profuse thanks for helping you defend the town of Bryn Shander from this assault. And off in the distance, you hear the sound of crows. They're circling above. They smell dead things. Everyone else is recovering. The bells have stopped ringing, the emergency bells. People are starting to duck their heads out of their doors and sigh with relief when they see that this party of adventurers from the south has saved Bryn Shander from a giant assault.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. Menredin flicks her hair over her shoulder and just kind of strikes a heroic pose and is like, what we do. Eric Incorporated. Call us if you need us.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Shazara's feeling pretty crappy after getting hit by a rock. So she just
I think
sits
it's
down
time for some
on
risky
the
whiskey.
ground.
Beldora actually passes something to Shazara, and it is, she says, thank you for your help, and here, drink this. And she actually hands you a potion of healing.
Yay!
You can use it now or later or whatever you want to do.
I think I might hold on to it since we're out of the woods for right now, from what I can tell.
Right. Oh, and I have to do this because I promised BJ. As you are all gathering after combat, Dauphine makes her way down from the tower and uses Mage Hand to retrieve the shoe that she used to kill the Ice Wolf.
Because why else would one have a mage hand?
Indeed.
Yeah. Menardin, on the other hand, is elbows deep into a giant's pockets.
All right, so you are searching Droofy?
Yes.
What are you doing exactly? She is wearing, and let me describe her for you. Yeah. So, Droofy is wearing a very ornate helmet with a bunch of gems set into it. She's got a belt pouch, she's got a backpack, and she's got a very, very large battle axe that probably none of you can lift, maybe Senzin.
Well, first, what do my fish eyes see? Is anything magical?
Her helmet seems to be glowing magically.
Cool. I touch it.
Nothing happens. I touch it. Okay. Nothing happens.
Awesome. I recognize that her head is probably the size of my entire body.
Maybe half your torso, yeah.
I mean, what am I? I'm like, what?
She's 22 feet tall.
And I'm like 4 feet tall. Like,
okay.
How tall am I? Did I not even put in my... I am 4.5 feet tall. So I take my whole person and I like grab my hands, my feet, and I just kind of like attempt to shimmy the helmet off of her head.
All right.
Do I know what I'm going to do with the helmet? Absolutely not. But I want it.
So you all, the whole party and the townsfolk watch as the 4 foot tall Triton lady, fish lady, tries to pry the helmet off the dead giant. She succeeds, and the snow stops.
Ah, cool. It's my new magic bathtub.
Thanks for the raid, guys. So, how is Menredin going to handle this? It literally is the size of a bathtub. You have just pried the helmet off the head of the dead frost giant, and it's sort of like rocking back and forth there in the snow. And it's, you know, you probably could climb in it and use it as a bathtub. What are you going to do with it now?
I'm going to climb in it.
The guards and the sheriff they're looking at you a little askance. And
actually, wait. I'm going to fill it with snow. And then climb in it, and then use my my ability to melt the snow and turn it into a bathtub.
So you're basically turning the giant's helmet into a hot tub.
Yes.
I mean, you know, could be a good draw for Bryn Shander. Lots of tourist attraction type stuff. She also has an ivory horn that you found in her belt pouch. This is about
magic?
Yes, it is.
I want to toot it.
All right. The snow starts again.
Oh wait, I don't know how to stop it.
Toot it again.
But what if it makes it worse?
Then don't toot it a third time.
I just want to make it clear that it's usable by humanoid characters, but it's literally Menridin, like, in the snow, blowing on this huge... It's like blowing those, like, German horns for the Alpen, whatever. Like, it's that big compared to Menridin.
I blow into it one more time.
Nothing happens. You might have to do a little bit of deeper research on it. You realize you might have to do some more research on it.
I realize that sounds like a story for the other spooky girl, and I climb into my bathtub.
I need to look into this. And those crows.
The rest of the town is looking at you like you're insane. I don't know the parties. I don't know what they're doing, but the town of Bryn Shander is looking at you. By the way, you are still parked in the street in the middle of the main gate into town in your giant bathtub.
I mean, you gotta test things out before you take them home.
Sure.
If it works nicely, I'll dump it out and I'll drag it back to the hotel.
That is a picture for everyone on the stream of Bryn Shander. And inside the main gate there, Menridin is basking in a giant, frost giant sized hot tub. There we go. What else? What else are people? What's Senzin doing right now?
He's watching this bathtub business, very kind of head cocked to the side and just admiring her ingenuity.
Duvessa, you see Duvessa sort of speaking sideways to Dauphine, and you can only imagine what the two Lord's Alliance people are saying to one another as they gesture very, very gently at Menridin. What is Shazara doing?
She's still sitting on the ground, looking kind of rough. Looks over at Menridin, goes and goes back to just catching her breath, and is taking mental notes of all the things that she needs to look up when she can get to that damn library and check the weather reports.
At this point, Sirach comes up to you and says, I think we should have a conversation tonight back at the inn. There's something I need to talk to you all about. Drufi was looking for my father.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that's who that was.
My father is Artis Cimber, and there is something to this, and we shouldn't discuss it here in public. So tonight at the inn, we'll have a conversation in a private room. Is that it? Do you guys agree? Kitty.
Yes.
The
He agrees. He claps
Certainly
him
would
on the
like to
shoulder.
know.
You know, it's okay. We'll talk this out. Good job today, getting right up in the thick of things. I admire that.
He seems to genuinely appreciate the praise and words of encouragement. So, anybody else need to? Oh, and Sheriff Southwell would like you to stop by the town hall, the makeshift jail that they've got there. It's where he does his business, but he would like to speak to you as well. Once, and you can quote him, once the fish lady is done with her bath.
We're not getting arrested, right? I say this quite loudly.
The Sheriff Markham actually, he laughs out loud and he says, "No, madame, you are not getting arrested. But eventually you're going to need to move your accoutrement out of the thoroughfare here."
I look around like, oh yeah, that's not a problem.
And you'll notice, by the way, particularly Menridin, everyone, your party included, are giving you a very, very wide berth. Like, yeah. All right. Do we want to do anything else right now, or do we want to sort of move on to sitting at the bar, drinking some risky whiskey, and waiting for your friends to show up and have discussions with you? Or do you want to stop by the sheriff's first? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean,
Senzin's gonna ask about repairing the front gate.
Who is Sensen asking?
Who's there? That's like the mayor, maybe.
The mayor's. I mean, okay. So here's who's sort of gathered around you. The people that you know. Your whole party is there. Sir Barrack is still there. Beldora has sort of wandered away. Markham, Sheriff Markham is there, as is his halfling deputy, Algric, who nobody chose to control the battle, but she survived. Sirach is still there, and Duvessa is still there, the mayor.
Okay, he's gonna kind of address Duvessa and Markham. What should we do about this front gate? Should we get to work right away? Do you have?
We'll post extra guards to it tonight. Yeah, and we'll take care of that. There are some carpenters that will happily help us repair the gate. And Sheriff Markham says, "We're gonna have a discussion, but I need you for something more important than this gate."
Are we worried about? How many more of these giants are there? Do we need to be prepared?
Beldora steps forward and she literally shushes you and says, "Not in public, dear."
My bad.
It's obvious that she is trying to stop hysteria because these people were incredibly frightened. Even now, people are just timidly poking their heads out of their doors still. They're not confident that it's safe to go outside, particularly after the one tower is still raining debris down onto the street.
I mean, of course, pot pie for dinner sounds lovely.
Okie doke.
Anything else you want to do before we go do other encounters?
I mean, I believe Menredin would like to tip the water out of her new encrusted bathtub and drag it back to their room at the inn.
All right. I'm going to do a quick check. Delphine sort of whispers, not too quietly to you, you know, that's probably worth a lot of money. You sure you want to keep it? We could sell it. Well, I don't need to sell it, but that's all.
But it's magic.
I'm just saying, those gems are worth quite a bit of money.
But it's magic.
She smiles and nods and in that noble way and humors you and ends the conversation. You're going to walk right past the town hall on your way back to the inn. You can either stop in or you can go back to the inn, rest, recuperate, and go to the town hall in the morning. Your choice.
Well, I'm not in the greatest of shape, so as much as I want to go to the town hall, I also want to recover a bit.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Recovering would be lovely.
Okay. Then you go on back to, let me remember the name of the inn. I never remember the name. Kelvin's Comfort. That's it.
I remember the Golden Stag's Rest, but I don't remember the other one.
No.
You remember Myrtle and the
Are you sure that's the name?
Myrtle the twat.
Yes, that's better.
All right, you make your way back to Kelvin's Comfort, and you smell that wonderful smell again as you're walking through the town square. And as you open the doors to Kelvin's Comfort, you are greeted with mugs of ale and fresh Nanatoppin's fried dough.
Yummy!
Oh, yay!
And Ogden Flamebeard, the dwarf that runs Kelvin's Comfort, says it's on the house to the saviors of Bryn Shander, and that the entire tavern erupts in cheers for the saviors of Bryn Shander. One of them being a fish lady dragging a huge bathtub.
I flip the bathtub over and use it as a small podium.
Oh my lord.
And of course, give a rousing, impromptu speech backed by lovely, delicate lyre music.
You got it.
Describing the harrowing battle and the unparalleled bravery of the people of Bryn Shander.
Nice.
You know, I gotta earn my keep.
Excellent. I'm trying to find, let's see, another sound set where I have the I have a bard one in here somewhere. There we go. Excellent. You guys can't hear it, but the stream can.
You know, it's just light strumming as I'm talking about the wonderful people and their bravery and the horrifying ordeals we experienced. And then eventually,
go ahead.
I'm just like, but alas, I am tired, and my companions are weary and sore, and we must go to bed. And then I drag my bathtub back into the room, flip it back over, and go to sleep.
I'm just picturing like you saying, "We must take our leave." 2 steps, 2 steps.
Just like the scrape of metal across wood.
All right. So as you make your way upstairs, you've got 2 separate rooms or 3, however you want to, you know, bunk up. Sirach is standing at the top of the stairs. And he says, you know, do we have time for a quick conversation before we call it a night?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's talk.
All right. You all gather in Delphine's room, which is, I'm assuming, is the nicest. You all notice that, you know, she seems to have a bath in her room where you all don't.
Until now.
Until now, right. He says, so, as I mentioned earlier, I know what they're after. My father, I've never really known him. I've had to deal with the fallout of my father's actions or inactions my entire life. Couldn't possibly resent him for that. He sounds a little bitter at that point. He is not the most ethical individual by all accounts, and he steals things regularly. I suppose theft and liberation are different things when you're an adventurer. Like, that, helmet. I suppose you'd claim you liberated it, and other folks would claim you murdered for it.
I would claim I earned it.
Exactly. Well, turns out my father earned something from a very powerful frost giant in ages past. And they want it back. It's called the Ring of Winter. I don't know where it is. I don't know where my father is. But I can give you some pointers and head starts if that's something you're interested in. You know, I don't know exactly where my father is, but I do recall he had connections to this family in Waterdeep called the Roaring Horns. They're a noble family in Waterdeep. I think you should visit their estate and speak to someone there. You know, I can come with you as far as Luskan, but I'm not leaving Icewind Dale. This is my home. I love it here, and I love the people, and it's my job to help protect them. He sort of folds his hands at that point and says, you know, he's sort of inviting questions.
So, are you asking us to do this to spare this town and potential future trouble?
I'm going to leave Bryn Shander myself and make my way out into the wilderness for the foreseeable future. Duvessa will know how to contact me, but I can't expose this town to any more danger. Just because of who my father is. And I don't even know him. But I'm telling
With
you...
this item that he earned, do
you mean murdered and killed for, right? That's,
well,
that's what you mean, right?
earned.
He's angry now.
But they
Not at you!
weren't in
He's
your
not
quotes
angry at you!
Earned.
Right.
But they weren't...
Do you believe that it falls upon you or the town or whoever, whatever the case may be? Do you seek to find and return this item to the Frost Giants?
I don't even know if it exists. I don't even know if it's real. Right? But I know that they believe my father has it. And I can't put this town in any more danger. I'm leaving. I'm
But
giving
why
you this
do you-
information.
Here's what I don't get. Why do you think you leaving is gonna help? They weren't asking for you. They were asking for your father. They didn't recognize you. They don't give a shit about who you are.
Have you never heard of magic that tracks blood? I'm sure they're here because my blood was tracked here.
Well, what is this item? Can we learn more about it?
All I know is it's called the Ring of Winter. Give me an Arcana check.
All right.
Or history, whichever one you're better at, and for both of you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same for me. 18.
Got it.
Also an 18.
All right. You both have heard tell. It is a wondrous, unique magic item. No one's ever seen one or held it in their hand, as far as you know. But it is supposed to be able to prove that one is the rightful ruler of all Frost Giant kind. That's what your research and your readings in the past have revealed to you.
And for all we know, this ring is with your father somewhere.
They believe it is.
Do you believe it is?
I don't know. I've never met the asshole.
Then how do you know this about him?
How do I know this about him? Because stupid me, I follow his exploits in the Waterdeep papers.
Do you know where he is? You said you don't.
I don't, but he does have dealings with that that noble family in Waterdeep, the Roaring Horns, and I recommend you meet with them.
When was the last time you read about him in the papers?
I don't know. In the spring? I mean, I only get very rare missives from Waterdeep. The the deliveries aren't exactly stable up here.
Yeah, Waterdeep's a bit away.
It is.
I assume there's no newspapers on like microfiche I can look at.
On Magic Fiche, no.
Magic Fiche?
There is no microfiche newspaper library. As a matter of fact, you are aware that the best place to research more about any of this is indeed Waterdeep. Perhaps Candlekeep.
On an unrelated note, do you know what my new bathtub is?
Metal?
I mean, it's magic.
Oh. I don't. I'm sorry.
Is there anybody in town who specializes in magic?
You can try at the temple? You guys can pretty obviously tell this person is in no way magically inclined. Like, it's, you're asking a butcher to talk about brain surgery.
but butchers in the past before brain
Shush, shut it.
surgery.
Shut it.
Valid point.
Indeed.
I know
So-
that it's been a long, hard day for you, and I very much admire your leaning toward keeping your beloved town, adopted town, safe, and I admire that. We will look into this matter. It's important, I feel. I will pray on it. I will go to the temple and I will seek guidance from Ilmater, but I have a feeling that we're going to add this to our agenda. So be at ease and do not worry.
He visibly calms down, and he's obviously appreciative of your words. So he thanks you and says, obviously you should rest and recuperate. May I assume you'll be here for a day or two at least?
You may, yes.
I think so. I'd like to find out what I can here before we move on to, I assume, to Waterdeep.
And I'll make myself available. I won't go back out into the wilds hunting or off to seclude myself if you have other questions for me. And with that, he bids adieu. And as he opens the door, he says, "Oh, excuse me," and he leaves. And Beldora sort of pokes her head in. Says, "You guys got a minute?"
Sure, come on in.
All right, odd character is no one here is affiliated with the Harpers, right? None of the characters? Just to remind myself? Okay. All right. Let me find Beldora. She comes in and she actually, haha. She looks at Piranha and says, "You continually refuse membership in our order." Piranha replies with some sort of expletive and just sort of laughs it off. But Beldora introduces herself and says, I live here in Bryn Shander, and I help the Harpers with several... She's all but telling you she's a spy for the Harpers, masquerading as the chimney sweep girl who delivers firewood and sweeps the chimneys and whatnot. And she says, I have a request for you, and you would be doing the Harpers a great favor, and you would be able to call in that favor at some point. Would you be willing to do a favor for me? Does everybody know what the Harpers are, by the way?
I forgot.
Oh my god, I'm trying to go back to 90s
I
books.
know, right? I'm going to see if they give me a nice little summary in D&D Beyond. They're a secret society for good. Like, that's all you really need to know, right? They're a loose network of individuals that try to make the world a better place for everybody. And she describes this to you and says, I would like your help. Would you be willing to help the Harpers? And in return, we would help you when you need it at some point.
What sort of help do you need?
All right. So she says, I would like you to head southwest out of the city and take 10 Trail through the mountains, and I need you to visit the mining settlement of Hundlestone. Make contact with a gnome there. I'll drop this into Discord as well.
Okay.
Make contact with a gnome named Thwip Ironbottom. He lives there year-round. I need you to talk to him. And I need you to find out what information he has and relay it back to us. I can't make the trip. It's probably a little too dangerous for me. Those wolves would probably tear me limb from limb, but you seem to have no problem with them. So I would request that you go to Hundlestone and speak with this gnome and bring me whatever information he has. It could be vital to saving lives here in the north. particularly given what just happened at the gate.
How long of a round trip is it?
About a week, week and a half. Round trip? About 2 weeks.
So what order? I mean, this certainly does sound important, and I definitely, I feel like I owe you one. I just wonder the best way in timing and travel that we can go to the places we need to go to help resolve what's happening here.
Yeah, we'll have to make a plan.
Don't we have a cartographer in our group?
We sure do.
Yep.
What's your opinion? Sensen, how do you think that we best make this trip? And are there... I don't know at this point which of these two favors, these two places we need to go, which one should take priority. It might make more sense to just go by what makes more sense on the map.
And he kind of looks at what's her name? Beldora?
Beldora.
He kind of looks at Beldora and kind of looks at Shazara like, you know, maybe that dude's stuff was secret. So he's kind of like, yes, I will need to look at my maps tonight and consider our options.
Because I'd really love to get to Waterdeep and take a look at the library there. I hear that there's many more books.
Yes, we can add that to our itinerary, certainly.
You just made it sound like books are more important than people's lives.
I think she probably believes that.
Research. I probably do. And if you want to save lives, you need to know what you're up against, and that means having the best books.
I mean, I totally get it, but think about Beldora. She's like, I really need to do this favor. It'll save a ton of people's lives. And you're like, yeah, if I can fit it into my vacation plan.
I was just trying to cover for the fact that I might not have wanted to mention the other thing.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
He said, Madam, we will take this under advisement, and it sounds as though we are leaning toward taking on your favor, but could we have the night to discuss it amongst ourselves? We're not in the best frame of mind after today's events.
She says, of course, take your time. You have as long as you need to decide. I'm certainly not going to go, and I don't want to trust this to anyone else. You've proven that you can handle yourselves. So I'm at your, I'm at your discretion whenever you want to talk about it, or if you decline, just let me know.
We will.
I mean, I think we certainly, I think that you are thinking about the lives of others by sending us, and I would like to help in any way that we can. But the more information we have, the better. The more we can learn, the more we know what we're up against and what we're trying to do, and how it might fit into different things that are happening right now that we are still learning about.
Look
at your Skype chat or your Twitch chat.
I'm like, no. Yeah. We don't have enough bandwidth for that.
So, yeah, you're going to go to sleep tonight, and you're going to get up and have a meeting at the town hall tomorrow. I wonder what's going to happen.
I feel like we're going to get another plot thread.
Well, I did see on our schedule this stream goes forever, so maybe
it
this
stretches on out into infinity. It's open world, and I'll give you some guidance out of character if you really want to just hone in on the main thing, but there are other things that are important too. So anyway.
No, dude. I don't think I've ever completed the Skyrim main quest because there's so many side quests and important shit to do. Bring it on. I'm the side quest queen.
You got it. All right, well then fine. In that vein, you all go to bed. Have a long rest.
Yay. Oh, how do I do a long? There we go, long rest.
Wait, I'm going to do a quick roll. It's not going to affect you other than humor.
Wait, I sleep in the pot, just in case by sleeping in it enough, I become attuned to it accidentally and I find out what it is.
You got it. You're going to have to do a little research on. You find out that it is mostly one of the red gems that is magical.
Ooh, is it a spell gem?
Something. It does something. Got to do a little research on it. Do you have detect magic? Like detect magic, not just your eyes?
Yeah, well, my eyes are detect magic.
Oh, they are? All right. So
Yes.
how do we find out exactly what something is?
Identify.
Do you have that?
No.
All right. So you're going to want to do a little research or get someone to cast that on it. You figure that that's what you should do. All right, y'all wake up in the morning. You wake up to the smell of coffee and fresh Nana Toppins donuts.
We're gonna put on a lot of weight here.
I think you burned a couple of calories at the gate yesterday. So you make your way downstairs, and the dwarf at the bar thanks you again. You know, today, last night, and tonight are on the house, except for you. You're always free. He's pointing at the fish lady. Thank you again for saving the town. And there are, strangely enough, some people in there drinking already because, you know, who knows what could have happened yesterday. And there's another hooray for the Heroes of Bryn Shander. What are you doing?
I want to go bother my new friend, the sheriff. He doesn't know we're friends yet, but I've decided we're friends because we've bonded through battle.
All right, then. You make your way through the snow stopped overnight, by the way. It is about a foot deep on the ground. There are paths that have been beaten on the main streets, but this being a medieval town, there are no snow plows, so the snow just sits. And you're making your way down the main street through the marketplace to the town hall, where you know Sheriff Markham has his office, as does Duvessa Shane. You make your way to the town hall, and you open it on up. Let me read again what it looks like. It's the largest building bordering on the center square. It's just a very large stone and wood building. As you walk in, there is a short of flight steps in the back that lead up to Duvessa's office, and there is that little walled off sort of area with iron bars that the sheriff and his deputy Algrek use as their police station. And they both greet you. They stand up and say, "Greetings, heroes. Please, come on in." And they sort of open up the little door there and usher you into their police meeting room. And they sit you down around a table. There are indeed more Nana Toppins donuts and some fresh coffee. Because what else? What else do policemen eat but Nana Toppins and fresh coffee?
I mean, apparently, the only thing anybody in this town eats is donuts and coffee.
I mean, if you had
carbs, man.
If you had fresh Krispy Kreme, like, you know, right, like 10 feet from your house, you'd probably eat it a lot too.
But also, if it was like -6 degrees outside all the time.
Right.
Yes. So, they usher you in, and they thank you again profusely for everything you did yesterday. We've actually already got some lumber on its way to repair the gates, so thank you very much. And indeed, he has a request for you. So let's see.
I'll be like, no.
Exactly. He says, look, I'm only one man. Algrek here is a great help, but most of the guard are volunteers. I do not have a well-trained militia. I need someone to go out and figure out what's going on out there. And he points literally, outside the city gates. I need you to patrol the Dale and let me know if you see any other signs of giant activity.
Do we?
So, we can pay you a modest sum for this, but, this would be primarily out of the goodness of your heart, because I understand that you came here to help us, or at least figure out what's going on with the giants, and right now, we have no intel whatsoever. And some patrolling of this region could uncover that information. Are you willing to help?
Of course.
Thank you.
Why not?
That aligns with our current plans.
All right. He smiles and says, "Wonderful!" And he motions over to Ogrek and asks her to come over. And she smiles, and she's got a bag in her hand. And she upends the bag on the table, and you hear a clatter, clatter, clatter of metal falling out of the bag. Not coins.
Badges?
By the power vested in me by Bryn Shander, I deputize each of you. You are now officially deputies of Bryn Shander.
Oh, yeah.
Stinking badges.
We're official.
Nice.
Yep. So
I appreciate the badge, but before I start any patrolling, I would certainly like to do a bit of research on a few things.
Oh, of course. Whatever research you need to do. And he's almost ignoring you as he's writing on a sheet of paper, and he looks at you, and he hands it to Senzin. And he says, "This is your letter of marque, and you will be acknowledged as deputies of Bryn Shander and defenders of Icewind Dale, should anyone question why you're there and what you're doing." So use this. Most of you read, but he's basically sort of intimating that a lot of people don't know how to read, and he's handing it to the Dragonborn, who might be wearing spectacles or might not be wearing spectacles.
And doesn't hand it to the book nerd.
He's scared of you guys. He's scared of the book nerd and the fish lady.
Yeah, I'm
But the giant dragonborn is pretty safe looking.
I've got, what is it called? Shoot.
You've got
Hero Rustic Hospitality. I'm oddly comforting for the common folk. I accept it with reverence, and I give him like a stiff military bow, and I take my badge and I affix it to my breastplate.
Awesome. He says, "Well, thank you, and I understand that Duvessa wanted to speak with you as well."
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Guys, we have like 4 side quests now.
Oh god.
So he says, "Augur, can you take them up to Duvessa's office? I've got a little more coordination to do here." And Augrek walks over and leads you over to Duvessa's office.
This is what happens when you let all the NPCs live.
right? You should have made me blow some up.
We'd have so much less work to do.
Yep. She welcomes you in. She thanks you profusely. And she says, I've dispatched some scouts that work directly for me, not for the sheriff, to check on the other settlements of the 10 towns here in Icewind Dale. I know it's only marginally related, but my aunt, and she sort of looks askance at Shazara, does what you do. She is the captain of a ship. No. She is the captain of a ship called the Dancing Wave. Her name is Inirva Coldwater. And she's gone missing. And the only clue I have to her whereabouts is this. And she slaps something metal down on the table. And she pulls her hand off of it. And it is a metal coin with a golden duck on it.
Oh, Menridin looks in all of her like pouches and pockets and fishes out her coin and puts it on the table.
Where did you get that?
Oh, Eric gave it to me.
Eric?
And Menridin starts babbling, attempting to explain the concept of Eric.
Duvessa is not really following any of it. She just is happy that you understand that it's related to something. And she turns back to Senzin and Shazara and says, would you be willing to seek out information and find out what's happened to my aunt and the Dancing Wave? It was last docked in Waterdeep.
Yes, we would be happy to help.
We'll probably find ourselves heading in that general direction at some point anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you find her, she will reward you well. Not all of her dealings are particularly legal, but I'm sure she'll reward you well. She's all but telling you her aunt is a pirate.
Cool.
A duck pirate.
A duck pirate.
Menridin has always wanted to be a pirate.
And
or perhaps a privateer.
Here. Because you do have a letter of marque from Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
as
official now.
Wearing my badge, like right there, like a little kid, with a cowboy outfit. Sure, we'll help find your pirate aunt.
Did you say? I'm assuming you didn't say that out loud.
No. I'm just remarking on the kind of ridiculousness of it all in its own way, but.
Yep. So there was a reason for the golden goose.
We just downed some giants in their front yards. They're like jumping on us, like, holy shit, we gotta get these guys to do everything we've ever needed done.
Well, you've basically proven that you can stand up to things that would just have obliterated the town. Like, if you guys weren't here, the town probably would have been razed.
Yeah.
Like, you realize that now. Like, after all this, after what's happened yesterday, after the gratitude that these people are showing you and the requests they're making of you, you're all pretty much coming to the realization that if you weren't here, this entire town would probably be a smoking crater right now. So, she thanks you and asks you if you have any questions.
Nah, not at this time.
Yeah, not that I can think of.
Yeah.
She also hands to Senzin a sealed envelope and says, if anyone ever questions you, this is my letter of recommendation. You are henceforth and shall always be known as the Heroes of Bryn Shander.
It is our honor, my lady.
Do you realize this is literally, like, if you ever go to a formal event, this is the thing that the crier will call as you enter the room.
Wow. We have a title now.
Wow.
All right. Now, you guys, open world right now for the rest of the game tonight. Oh, 2 minutes, but however long you guys want to keep going. But,
well,
these are all the quests I've had to give out. Is there anything you want to do in Bryn Shander?
Well, logically, trying to think of, like, our eventual travel to Waterdeep. Lugging around a giant, now bathtub.
I was wondering how you were going to handle that.
I mean, ideally, I would like a cart and just to put it on the cart, but that's not going to happen. So does my detect magic specify 1 gem as magic?
It does.
Okay.
A blood red gem right in the center of the helmet.
I would like to pry that gem out of the helmet.
As you're doing that, Piranha's like, I'll just take the rest of them. Delphine helps her.
And then we can sell that or whatever and use that for money. But
yes. There are 5 gems. 4 of them are not magical.
Yeah. So the 4 non-magical gems we can put in the party. Whatever. The actual helmet we can probably sell for scrap.
Well, I'm sure they will. Believe it or not, Sheriff Southwell says, I'll take that off your hands. Yeah. And he offers you, like, after the gems are out, he offers you, like, 20 gold for it. It's a nice alloy, but probably fair price.
Yeah. And then I will take the blood red gem in my pocket.
He walks away mumbling something about mounting it over the front gate.
Yes, my man.
Anything else we want to do?
I would like to go to the temple.
Okay, let me get to Shazara first, and then we'll go to the temple.
Okay.
I want to look up a couple of things. I want to figure out when there have been strange out of season snowstorms and if there's been a trend of them starting
before you even have to do that, give me an arcane check.
Okay, I want to see if it matches up to any of the information about the dad missing. Oh, that sucked. 7. 12 total.
Nope, that's actually fine. Literally, you watched Menredin blow the horn and the snow start and stop. This was not magical. This was not normal snow. It was obviously caused by this horn.
Okay. So then there's no relation to the ring and the father disappearing at the same time.
There could be, but they don't have that sort of information. Like, they just have, it was this temperature on this day and it rained. It was this temperature.
Okay.
Like, that's the records. Literally, you should just count yourself lucky that there are books in this town.
I just sigh, put my head down, and then just say, all right, let's keep going.
Anything else before I move on to Senzin? Senzin.
Okay, so temple, and I'm going to make a donation, and I'm going to pray to Ilmater for guidance on all of these potential leads and journeys, for guidance on next steps.
As you walk in, the priest Delavon, he walks up. Ah, the Heroes of Bryn Shander. Thank you again. Please come in. Everyone, look, it's the Heroes of Bryn Shander. And he ushers you in and says, "Thank you. They may want to worship. Leave them alone." So he sort of backs off at that point. And
no side quest from him yet.
No side quest from him.
Okay.
If Senzin isn't gonna ask him a question, I would like to approach him and like fish out the gem and be like, "Sir, are you able to identify this?"
He looks at it and says, "Well, hold on." You see him casting a spell. It's obviously magical. I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to say that this happens because it's going to be amusing. Because this is where you actually met Sirach the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
As the priest is casting his detect magic spell, Sirach comes through the door to, say his daily prayers, and the priest is a friend. You met them having a heated discussion, and as he walks through the door, one side of the gem sort of lights up, and it's the side facing Sirach.
Interesting.
And as Sirach walks closer, the gem glows brighter. And brighter. And by the time Sirach stands next to you and the priest, the gem is bright as a torch.
I hold it, and I excitedly exclaim, "It's a detect Sirach gem!"
He looks at you like you're crazy. He has no idea what you're talking about. What is that? Why is it so bright?
Which one asks that? The
Sirach.
priest or Sirach?
Sirach. The priest is sort of standing back because this is warlock magic. As far as he's concerned.
I close my hands around the gem. I say, "It is now." And I kind of like scurry off.
Where are you going?
I hide behind Senzin.
As soon as you sort of bring your hands behind the metal of Senzin's plate, the gem gets a little dimmer.
Open my hands to look at it, and then I kind of like hold it in front of me and open the hands again.
As far as you're concerned, it seems to be a Sirach detector. I would like both Menrid. Anyone who has Arcane, give me a check.
I mean, like, Menridin knows what it is, but she doesn't want to like exclaim it in the middle of the room. She's got a 21.
16.
You both realize that this is absolutely homing in on something about Sirach. You're not quite sure what, but
my guess is it's what he was talking about. It was basically the blood magic.
That's how they tracked him.
He's just, Sirach's looking at you like he has no idea what you're talking about.
Even though he suggested it last night.
He's waiting for you to explain it to him.
So she said there's a Sirach detecting gem that happened to be in the crown of the ice giant that was tracking him, and he can't put it together.
He's clearly a little bit dense.
Intelligence is certainly his dump stat.
Shazar is looking at him, just waiting.
Where
for
did
him
you
to
get
say
that?
Something.
Where did you get that?
I pried it out of my bathtub.
You mean you got it from the dead frost giant?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
He just shakes his head. So that's why they were here.
Yes, I suggest you get a suit of plate mail. Plate mail?
Just hide in a lead box.
Yeah, just a lot of metal. Just a lot of metal.
I obviously have to leave town, don't I?
Yeah. Or find a lot of family members.
Fuck you. And he like starts walking away. He's like, you basically told him to go find his deadbeat dad. Like, he's really angry with you, and he's walking away.
I meant mostly siblings, but yeah.
And yeah. He
It's
hates
easier to hide in a crowd.
You're getting the point that he hates his dad.
Siroc, come here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's not listening to Senzin. Anybody else want to try?
I'll try.
Medrigan can try at disadvantage. If she wants to.
I have +6. Persuasion.
All right. Well, in the distance, you hear the cawing of ravens as Shazara, with her gilded tongue, convinces Siroc to turn around.
Siroc, wait, please. Just turn around and come back, and let's talk about this. I think we all essentially want the same thing for this town.
Fine. As he walks back towards you, the gem gets brighter.
Siroc, it is time to pray.
I think that's a good idea. Can we get the
I was
heathens
thinking
out,
we
though?
should find out if there's more gems, but I guess we can pray.
He's recommending that he's pointing at the warlocks, and he's like, I would be more comfortable if the heathens left.
Ladies, would you mind meeting us in a bit? We have some matters to attend to here in the temple.
Heathen, just because I am not a follower of Tyr and whoever the fuck else is part of your trinity. This is a multi-divinity chapel, and I do in fact follow a divinity.
Senzin kind of looks over at the priest and is like, can you handle this?
I'm gonna go out and get some fresh air. If you need me, I'll be right outside.
He kind of
Shazara doesn't care about the temple.
He kind of pushes gently on Siroc toward the altar and is like, let us pray.
So, is it my understanding that you're sort of separating Siroc and Menredin right now?
Yes.
Hey, Menredin, why don't you come with me outside? It's a beautiful, non-snowy day, and maybe we could just, stroll around the block.
I ship it, by the way. This is yeah.
Menredin is leaving, but she is definitely like lecturing this small town acolyte on assumptions of foreign people based on their religion.
I totally have this image right now of like the meme with like the blonde lady crying and pointing, and that's Menredin, and Shazar's like the friend, like, let's go.
Yep. It is almost 11:15. I will keep going as long as you guys want to tonight, but I think maybe we might want to call it, because I know
I have an early morning, unfortunately. Every morning's an early morning this
work tomorrow. Do I get any messages from my god?
Oh yeah.
Let us
ask for guidance.
I will let me ponder on that, and I will have it ready for
Okay.
you. Well, wait, we've got one person out next week, or are we off next week?
I am not gonna be available next week.
All right, you are out, but I think everyone else is in. So I will ponder that and have an answer for you either prior to or when we start next week.
Okay.
Anything else anybody else wants to do before we go? Alrighty then. That was what episode was it? 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And you guys actually have some idea of what's going on now. Imagine that. Right?
It's a nice feeling.
Isn't it though? That's all I got. I am Seth. I am DM Esquire. Thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and follow. Duff will kill me if I don't do the promo for all the other stuff, so let's look at that. Alright, on Monday, Stormlord's Wrath with DM Sammy, streaming on YouTube at 8. All these times are in Central, by the way. Storm King's Thunder with me and everybody else at 7. Tuesday, Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, DM Duff at Duff starts at 7:30. Wednesday, Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mech45, that's at 8. Thursday is Tales from the Awning Portal with DM King Bashman, that starts at 8. Friday, Tomb of Annihilation with DM Mandy, that's at 8. That is my game, and my lovely wife and I play that. You should join that and watch me play the Death Priest. Saturday is Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff, that's at 9. Sunday, nothing right now. We do have a non-stream show, Savage Worlds, that's East Texas University with DM Eric B. That's exclusively on YouTube. We've got a upcoming subscriber-only game, so if you guys are watching and you're a sub and you're interested in playing with DM Mandy on July 25th at 5 p.m. Central, let us know. We still have a slot or 2, I believe, open for that game. And we have sponsors now, Total Party Kill Games, creators of Dark Fantasy, D&D compatible products, hilarious card games, and more at TotalPartyKillGames.com and Druid's Den, your place for magical supplies, thedruidsden.com, and that's Mama Praetor, so yay. Anybody else want to promo anything besides me saying, hey, I've got magic that I stream like 3 nights a week?
Nope.
Nope.
One day
right.
I will reappear on that said magic stream.
One day, someday in the far, far distant future, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, thank you everybody for playing and joining, and we'll be off in 5, 4, 3. Remind me to kill the audio. 2, 1.
Good night.
Good night.